10 Bizarre Facts about North Korea. North Korea remains among the world's most repressive countries. North Korea shuns the idea of collective cooperation to help itself and others, and may just be difficult for living in. Isolated as it is from the rest of the world, we bring you 10 weird and bizarre facts about North Korea that will make you thankful that you don't live there. Number 1. North Korea follows a 3 generations of punishment rule, meaning that if one person violated the law or sent to prison, their children, parents, and grandparents are sent to work with them. Anyone found guilty of committing a crime, which could be as little as trying to escape North Korea, is sent to the Gachon internment camp along with their entire family. The subsequent 2 generations would be born in the camp, and must also live their entire lives in servitude, and die there. Number 2. According to the official government-released biography of his life, Kim Jong-il was apparently born under a double rainbow, and his birth caused a new star to appear in the sky. He learned to walk and talk before 6 months, and has the ability to control the weather by his moods. Number 3. A fake propaganda village called Kaijongdong was built in the 1950s, after the Korean War, to put up the front of a peaceful, prosperous place, and to encourage people from the south to defect. According to the North Korean government's official story, Kaijongdong is a collection of multi-story buildings that house 200 families who spend their days happily engaging in normal, day-to-day activities. In reality, the building's windows have no glass in them, and the electric lights, a luxury that is unheard of to rural North Koreans, are operated on an automatic timer. The only people in sight are maintenance workers, who sweep the roads once in a while, to give the impression of ongoing activity. Number 4. Kim Jong-il kidnapped prolific South Korean director, Shin Sang-ok, and forced him to remake famous Hollywood films in propaganda style. The kidnap plot was masterminded by Kim Jong-il, who was in charge of North Korean film industry, before he took up office as the country's leader. He had Shin Sang-ok and the actress Choi Eun-hee kidnapped, and the both were kept separate from each other in prison for 5 years, until the former relented. Kim Jong-il's aim was to compel them to create movies that would wow the world. They worked together and produced a series of films, the most notable one being Pulgasari, a socialist, propaganda-fueled version of Hollywood's Godzilla. Number 5. Elections are held every 5 years in North Korea, but only one name appears on the ballot list. If a voter wishes to choose someone else, they can do so by crossing the name out, but without any anonymity and privacy. The candidate has a near 100% turnout, and the seats are essentially uncompetitive, as all of them are chosen and won by the Democratic Front for the Reunification of the Fatherland. Number 6. In North Korea, possessing Bibles, watching South Korean movies, and distributing pornography may be punishable by death. In November of 2013, the government executed 80 people in public for watching South Korean movies and owning Bibles. According to one source, women and children were brought into a sports stadium and forced to watch people being shot dead by machine gun fire. Despite it being illegal, it is estimated that there are 100,000 Christians living in North Korea. Number 7. Human feces is used instead of fertilizer in North Korea, due to the severe lack of resources. The supply shortage is so extreme that the citizens are forced to provide it. North Korea has 0 to none amounts of chemical fertilizer, so the government ordered every person to produce hundreds of kilograms of feces. The feces is usually mixed with straw and used as a replacement, but the excrement is harder to procure than expected. Cases of theft of squat toilets have been reported, and people have installed locks on their lavatories to prevent this. Number 8. Wearing jeans is banned in North Korea, as it is seen as a sign of American imperialism. In a whole slew of restrictions, Kim Jong-un recently issued a ban on jeans and piercings. Pyongyang, the country's elite-infested capital, fears that its citizens are being exposed to Western clothing. However, the ban will focus primarily on the North Hamgyong province and Yangon. Number 9. North Korea has fewer IP addresses than a New York City block. In North Korea, the internet is limited to a very small circle of the elite. Only 1,579 IP addresses exist for a population of 25 million. They also have their own operating system called Red Star, and the content is pre-filtered by the state. Red Star is based on Linux, and runs a state-approved search engine. Chats, emails, and forum boards are regularly monitored, and internet access in general is only permitted with special authorization, and primarily used for government purposes, or by foreigners. Number 10. North Korea enlists around 2,000 attractive women as part of a pleasure squad, who provide entertainment and sexual services for top officials. The existence of Kim Jong-il's harems has been known to the South Korean intelligence community. According to the account of a pleasure squad defector, Mi Hyang, groups of young, attractive women were enlisted regularly to provide entertainment and sexual services to top-level government officials. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more videos like the one you just saw.